Today in Cannabis News, Colorado sets a new state record for medical and recreational cannabis sales. Proposals to amend Virginia's statewide adult use cannabis statute stagnate in the Republican majority state House. And just moments after threatening to cut power to cannabis companies in the state of Mississippi, an electricity firm operated by the U.S. federal government backtracks on its warning. It's Monday, February 14th, and this is your Trichomes Morning Buzz.
Broadcasting live from the Trichomes.com studios in Southern California, it's time for your Morning Buzz. We bring you late-breaking news that keeps you up to date with what's happening in the cannabis industry.
First up, as per the Colorado Department of Revenue, more medical and recreational cannabis was purchased in 2021 than has ever been in state history, exceeding the record set by almost 2%. Last year, Colorado retailers distributed $2.2 billion in cannabis, about $8.8 million over the last high established in 2020. March was the most successful month, with almost $207 million in cannabis sales. In April and July, purchases exceeded $200 million. Per the statistics, over $12.2 billion of cannabis has been purchased in Colorado after adult use cannabis was legalized statewide in 2014. Additionally, in 2021, the state generated a new record of revenue from cannabis taxes and fees. Colorado took in more than $423 million, breaking the old best by $36 million, or almost 10%.
Next up, proposed amendments to Virginia's nascent statute for statewide adult use cannabis legalization have stagnated in the Republican majority state House as the Virginia General Assembly approaches the midway mark of this year's legislative session. State House Majority Leader Terry Kilgore indicated recently that he did not anticipate the House to act on its own initiatives prior to the scheduled timetable for both legislative bodies to finalize its duties. Rather, he stated that lawmakers would await a proposal to be sent from the Democrat majority state Senate and then, quote, go from there. When the state legislature was completely controlled by Democrats last year, legislators advanced measures legalizing recreational ownership of a maximum of 1 ounce of cannabis and setting the stage for commerce to commence in 2024. The proposal was rushed through in a tumultuous manner, purely on partisan lines with no Republican backing. However, since the proposal contains a reenactment provision, legislators are expected to vote on the complicated legislative framework required to establish the recreational cannabis industry again this year.
Last up, an electricity firm operated by the U.S. federal government that lately sparked uproar by implying that it would stop offering utility services to state-licensed cannabis firms reiterated that it will not do so. Simultaneously, it is requesting advice on the issue from the federal government. The Tennessee Valley Authority, the largest producer of energy to northern Mississippi, has been chastised by activists and policymakers alike for imploring that it may cut power to cannabis establishments functioning according to state statute. The previous TVA declaration, which highlighted federal commitments to enforce restrictions, occurred just days following the governor of Mississippi enacting a proposal legalizing medical cannabis statewide. TVA has an obligation to serve our customers with safe, reliable, low-cost energy, and we will continue to do so. There will be no interruption in service because of the newly signed law, said the agency in a statement. The broader issue is a complex one and represents a conflict between state and federal law. We are looking to the appropriate federal agencies for further clarification and have requested additional guidance. That was today's Buzz. Thanks for listening. For more cannabis news and insights from industry professionals and a place to discuss these stories and others, visit trichomes.com.
And be sure to catch up with all of our other cannabis industry-related podcasts like Hash It Out, Tech and Cannabis, or the International Cannabis Conversation wherever you get your podcasts. For trichomes.com, I'm RJ Baldwin.
And I'm Devin Liao. Have a great day.